Alright, welcome back. I have like 10 minutes to record, at least somewhere around there. And, so, because the marathon did great, so we're gonna do some more. And we were at the lunch evolution theory. And, the sound, I hope, is down, because I was listening to the last, recording, and the sound was just ridiculous. Like, the audio drowned me out, and, So, apparently, I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. So that's where we left off, and, after saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now, though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get me to answer a question about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if I do, so this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again. Oh, yay, everyone's... Turn my head to see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now. We have you now. There is no escape."
Chan! It looks like we're together again! Yay, yay!
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get such a sore throat. Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now, unless I were to jump through the window. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. It could be. Ellipses points.
What's wrong, Hichan?
Ellipses points.
Oh, Hichan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hichan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right?
Why does she have like this squiggly thing?
Ha ha ha!
What's with this squiggly, line there? I'm so happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks at his assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. It's time to get to work. Ellipses points. When I actually look at this stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only two problems. I almost want to say something about how a rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. There's Hanako, who hates me, because I screwed up that. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her work with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there.
Huh? Who, Chan?
Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone?
I think so, Chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone?
I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Chan.
Why not?
Chan wouldn't get along with her.
Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lilting up and down quality present in everything she says.
Just because, Chan.
By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation. It makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything we've been saying the whole time. Ellipses points.
What, Chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not gonna say that.
You said it anyway.
I know it, Chan. It's fine if you overhear.
I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying, and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time, so there is never conversations Shizune will be left out of? Smart. Ellipses points.
Anyway, we should start the problems now, Hichan.
We finished with time to spare. I can turn this up. I can't hear it. And I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly, the food has been subpar. I missed the word in that sentence, I know I did. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Are they just arguing for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, the one with actual boxed lunches mixed in and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels that I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I've started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? Oh, crap. I have no idea. Decisions. Well, let's hope for the best. Oh, crap, okay. I'm gonna get my throat is, like, killing me already, so you know what? I'm gonna read my book. I do what I always do when I don't know what to do. Like now. I've already started on one of the books I borrowed yesterday, and took it with me to the school to fill the empty moments between classes. I find the page that I creased a corner of to mark the spot I left yesterday night, and pick up from there. Misha and Shizune are still arguing heatedly, probably about restaurants still. If I join them, I just get caught up in that, or worse, get grilled about joining the student council. Misha isn't speaking aloud, since there isn't anyone who need to hear what they are talking about, but why does she tend to sign things even when Shizune doesn't need to understand what's being said, or even more strangely when Shizune is not around at all? What an odd conflict of habits, ugh. I find it hard to focus on the book, and besides, the lunch break beckons me to leave the dullness of the classroom. I do so, heading down for the cafeteria. Misha and Shizune have come to a conclusion of one kind or another, follow in my wake, though still talking in their animated fashion. My phone vibrated, and I can't get it out of my pocket, because I'm sitting cross-legged. Like, whatever, it's stuck. I have a BBM message. Just around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a runaway train. Ow. Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. Oh wow, you don't have legs. They belong to the perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. She wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during a lunch break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have legs. Or she does, but they are not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end in a shin and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Oh gosh, I don't have a voice. I don't want to think of one. It's the pressure.
Oh man, hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry.
It says she was small, I'm sorry, it's a bad voice, but she's looking really apologetic and a hurt puppy way of looking. Oh my gosh, do I know about that? My girlfriend, she has the most ridiculous puppy dog eyes of all time, and they're awful. I can't. Ugh. She uses those to torture me so often. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Oh gosh, I'm having a heart attack. I'm gonna die. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself, don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. Pop-pom. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Oh gosh, I'm dying. Let me just turn this up. It seems normal.
Hey, should I get a nurse?
I forget the voice. I thought it was nicer. The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds dumbfounded, until I realized that I probably looked worse off than I was, doubled over myself and looking tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No need, I'm fine. No need, I'm fine. This recording's pretty much over, so I'll be back in a moment.